Good. I'm back. Okay. Hopefully everybody doing good, feeling good, and smelling good. All right. So yeah, let's get started. We're gonna stick to the format. We just changed up one thing this week. Okay, let's see who is involved in this situation for the collective. Okay, give us some cards for who needs to really pay attention. Okay. All right, give us some cards for what's going on for the collective. Thank you. Give us the truth. Okay, what signs are involved with the collective today? What signs need to pay close attention today? Okay. All right. Thank you. Threw that way over there. All right. Let's get what fell. Hold on. All right. What we got? First one up is Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios, pay close attention. All right, and Virgos. All right, play. Pay close attention, Virgos and Scorpios. All right, it's a collective reading, but Virgo and Scorpio need to pay close attention. All right, let's get you a crystal for the day. Okay, give us a crystal for the day that the collective needs to have to make sure they learn more about. Okay, give us a crystal for the day. All right. Thank you. Give us the truth. We only need one crystal. Give us one crystal for today that the collective needs. Okay, they threw that out. Hold on. What we got? It is turquoise. Okay. Turquoise collective. Get you some turquoise. All right. It says what it is. Brilliant blue-green turquoise has been rocked by humans longer than almost anything since like 5000 BCE. From Lhasa to Morocco to Tuscan, turquoise was, and always will be both go-to protector and fashion statement. It says, who needs it? Anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. Okay. It says where to put it. Set in sterling silver rings, big old buckle belts, and bolo ties on the podium, open mic night, and wherever else you need to speak up or speak out. It says when to use it. When you feel disconnected from the things that make you human. When you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise, okay? Yeah. So, collective, get you some turquoise and speak your truth, okay? Somebody is not speaking their truth, whatever they need to say today, okay? Get you some turquoise so you could get that shit off your chest, all right? It is what it is, okay? All right, let's see what's going on for the collective. We're going to get some cards to see what's going on for the collective today. All right, what y'all need to work on, what you need to be aware of, okay? Give us some cards for the collective. All right. All right. Thank you. Give us the truth. What does the collective need to work on today? Okay, think about, don't know about, need to know about. Okay, give us some cards. All right. Hold on. Something fell. Let's see what we got. Hold on, collective. Okay, what we got? First up is addiction. Okay, somebody is dealing with an addiction. It says drug, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments. Okay, so it don't have to always be drugs when we see addiction. It could be addiction to people, addiction to foods. It could be addiction to any damn thing. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, and yeah, numbing, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. So, like I said, somebody is dealing with some addictions that they just can't seem to get past or get over. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Scorpio and Virgo, pay close attention. And this is a collective reading, but you know, it's more prevalent for Scorpio and Virgo. All right. And then it says, your dreams are never farther than you can reach. All right. So whatever you want to do, you can do it. You just have to put your mind to it. Okay. Yeah. And next you got what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. Okay. So somebody needs some healing. Okay. Somebody need to get some healing from these addictions because they are ruining your life. Okay. Drugs, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Okay. You can't numb life. Okay. You can't numb everything with that, because then you have an addiction. Now you got to deal with something else. Okay. So the problem's not going to go away until you solve it. You have to get over those addictions. You have to stop those addictions. Okay. Whatever they may be, you know what's going on with you. So whatever it is you're addicted to, you need to let that go, because no, yeah, it's only hurting you. Okay. And hurting your future. So yeah, your dreams are never farther than you can reach. Okay. But right now, you can't reach for nothing if you addicted to something. You know what I mean? Okay, it says what you find may not be what you expect, but it's what you truly need. Okay, so stop that shit. Okay, because we don't want to see you laying on the side of the road. Okay, because you was addicted to something and you overdosed outside. You know what I'm saying? That shit is never good. So just let those things go, because they're not helping you. Okay. It's really hurting you. All right. So let it go. All right. We're going to get some more of what's going on for the collective. We're going to use this infused deck. Okay. One of my infused decks, and see what else is going on, or if it's the same situation. But right now, that addiction is stopping everything. You can't even go where you want to go because you got to spend your money on what you addicted to. You know, it makes no sense. All right, give us some cards for the collective. We're going to get 3 situations out of this deck, okay? Just like we did the Kipper deck, but it's a new infused deck, okay? Give us the truth, okay? What is going on for the collective? What else is going on for the collective today? Give us some cards for what else is going on for the collective. All right, I thought I saw something turned over. Okay, I think... Oh. Yep. All right. Okay. We're going to take them as they come out. And at the beginning, look at this. Numbing. Somebody is addicted to some shit that they need to let go before they get let go. Okay? They might have to pull a plug on somebody. Come on now. It says self-medicating, drinking away problems, distracting with substances. Okay? This whole situation been about addictions. Okay? And they keep talking about drugs. So somebody is on some heavy drugs that they just can't stop doing. And they don't give a fuck right now. Okay? They need some help. Okay? Yeah, distance, retreat, time out. Yeah, you need to let that shit go. Because if you don't distance yourself from this addiction, it's going to take over your life. And then, yeah, it's just nothing else nobody can do. You know, and plus you have to want that shit, okay? Yeah, it's a masculine and he is in the reverse, okay? So, yeah, I'm not sure if it's a woman because it's in reverse, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's a masculine that's in the reverse, meaning he is toxic, okay? He is super toxic right now, and he's no good for you or him or them or whoever in the situation, yeah. And then we got water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, it's in the reverse. So it's a masculine that has addictions and is running his life right now. He is not a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So pay attention. Again, Scorpio is up here. So yeah, you got to get out of that. Whatever you got going on with these addictions, it got to go because it's not helping you. It's not helping you cope with nothing. It's just making it go away for now. The problem is still there. You have to face the problem. Okay, yeah. It says closed off, guarded, resistance. Okay, this person don't want to hear none of that shit. This person is addicted and they don't see nothing wrong with it. Okay, yeah, but they need stability, harmony, and flow. Okay, that's what everybody strives for. But when you in an addiction, you don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You just like, bitch, where the next fix at, or the next smoke at, or whatever that this person is addicted to. Okay, yeah. And yeah, like I said, they don't give a fuck about nothing. Apology and forgiveness is in the reverse. Okay, they don't care if you forgive them for what they did. They don't give a fuck right now because they are in their addiction and they living in that shit all day, every day. Okay, and their chemistry and passion is gone for life. Okay, because at this point, this shit is in the reverse. Like they don't see nothing but the drugs. Okay, they don't see nothing but getting high or whatever they're doing. Okay, damn. Yeah, they need to get to this north node. Okay, they need to find their purpose. Okay, their cosmic purpose. Because if they don't, they just like, what the fuck are we here for? What are we doing? Yeah, we're doing drugs. Okay, that's what the hell they saying. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay, if you got some people, some folks that's out in there with the drug situation, talk to them. Okay, figure it out. How you gonna situate this and get past that? Okay, yeah. Cause what the hell? Yeah, release and surrender. Purge that shit. All right, the card's talking now. That's what they need to do. They have to release, surrender, and purge the addiction. Okay, they have to go cold turkey. They have to go without that shit. Okay, it's not gonna help them if they don't. Okay, just a little bit at a time. No, you have to done all of it. Okay, you have to let it all go, or it's just gonna consume you. And then what? Okay, then what? How are you, you can't, she need some help. Okay, they need to know that there's something better, there's life. Okay, they need a new grasp on life is what I'm hearing. Okay, yeah. And then you got present, abundant, gratitude. It's in the reverse. This person don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay, so somebody got to be, a crutch for this person until they can realize that it's more to life than that. Okay, it's more to focus on than that. All right, yeah. Control tactics. It's in the reverse. Okay, somebody like, nah, I got this. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? They feel like they got this, but they don't. Okay, you can see that this person looks like, what the fuck? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Damn. Then you got past, lack, suffering. It's in the reverse, okay? So it's right now that they are in suffering and lack. But they are medicating themselves with that shit, okay? Whatever is going on, they are medicating themselves heavily, okay? These addictions got this person fucked up, numbing. They don't care about what's going on next or what they should be doing next. All they can think about is when I'm going to get my next hit, fix, or drink. Okay, damn. Yeah, it says self-love, creation, intentions. Okay, this person needs to love themselves enough to let that shit go and see what it's doing to them. Okay, yeah, yeah. And then we got growth, summer. Okay, it was in the reverse. Okay, they don't think about none of that shit right now. They don't give a. Oh my goodness, this person is in so much turmoil. They feel like the drugs is helping, but it's not. Okay, they feel like the drugs is helping them cope with whatever is going on, but it's not. Okay, the situation is still there. When you come down off that high, your situation's still there. So what the hell, Okay, so damn. Whew, that energy is crazy. But if you got folks out there on that shit, talk to them. Okay, let them know you care. Okay, let them know that you there for them, and maybe that's all they needed. Okay, just know somebody else give a fuck. Okay. All right, give us the next situation, or is it the same? Okay, give us the next situation for the collective. Give us the truth. What else is going on for the collective? Give us some cards for what else is going on for the collective. Give us some cards. I thought I saw something. Let's see. Maybe not. Thought I saw something turned over, but maybe not. How did this card get in here? We gonna put it right there because it shouldn't even be in this deck. Yeah, I thought I saw something. Okay. What else is in? All right. Everything is in. Okay, so what we got? Okay. Oh, something fell. Hold on. Okay. All right. What is the next situation? It says laid up. Okay. It's in the reverse. It says cuddle season, intimate moments, escaping the world together. Okay. No. Somebody like, nah, I'm good. No, somebody not in for cuffing season. Not this time. Okay. They're not thinking about cuffing season. Okay. It's in the reverse for cuffing season. Okay. They ready to get with squad. Okay. It says squad up. Okay. It says close friends, birds of a feather, flock together, soul tribe. Okay, somebody looking for their soul tribe. They not thinking about cuddling and laying up with somebody. They trying to go on an adventure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. It says assistant, spirit guides. It's in the reverse, okay? Somebody is not needing no assistance, okay? The spirit guides already got this person where they need to be, okay, is what I'm hearing. And the spirit guides is in the reverse, meaning that's not the issue here, okay? This person knows what they want, okay? Somebody saying, oh, they don't know what they want. They don't know what this and that and that. No. They already did what they had to do. So now they're going to the next step, which is finding their soul tribe, okay? And exploring, all right? Yeah. And then you got Pluto, transformation. It is in the reverse, okay? Like I said, this person has already transformed to what they needed to transform into. And they are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. But somebody on the outside like, nah, they need some. No, they don't. Okay? They are in it with spirit, okay, in it with the divine. So what the hell, nobody on this earth could ever, okay, could never, yeah, amount to what spirit the divine gives to anyone, okay? All right, yeah. It says confusion, illusion, Neptune. Hell no. Okay, we have Pluto, and then there's Neptune. All right, yeah. Somebody is not confused. Somebody done threw them damn rose-colored glasses on the ground. They don't give a fuck about nothing somebody else talking about because they know what they're supposed to be doing. This person has come into their purpose, okay? They are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. And if you are left out of that, so sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? Because no. Yeah. And then we got karma, balance, justice. Like I said, this person has done what they needed to do. Okay. And somebody else is trying to go back over what the hell they did. And like, no, they ain't ready. They ain't. Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do. Yeah. And cycles change completion. Yeah, this person is mad because they are not in this new cycle with you and they can't get in. Okay, they just can't. Yeah, your third eye gave you that clarity. You know what I'm saying? Like who needs to go and what needs to go and when to move, how to move. You know what I'm saying? You already know that. And somebody is trying to contradict what you got going on. Like, no, they not. Yeah, no. Mind your business before you get up. Okay, yeah. Okay, then we got renewal, spark. It's in the reverse. Somebody is trying to spark a renewal with you, with the collective. No, get the hell going. Okay, you had your chance. You had your turn. It's over. Okay, that's all we can say. That's all we got going on. We not looking for nobody. Okay, yeah. People just always want to insert themselves like, oh, man need woman, woman need man, and this, that, and the third. No, what everybody need is the divine connection. Okay, once you have that, the person that's supposed to be with you or be for you will appear. You understand? Okay, people get it mixed up and all, no. If you see somebody doing what they got to do with nobody else help, mind your damn business, okay? That is that person walking with spirit, walking with the divine, and doing everything they have to do. Everything is paid on time. Everything is done. Okay, people trying to figure out how the hell you did that. Mind your business. Okay, it is what it is, and yeah, just enjoy it. Okay, whatever this person produces, enjoy it. Okay, it's for the world. Okay, and there's more. Yeah. Yeah, reunion, soul tie. See, it's in the reverse. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. The reunion, that soul tie that you had with somebody, they trying to spark that shit back up. It's not working. That shit is in the reverse. The soul tie is in the reverse. No. No, thank you. Okay, yeah. What the fuck? People always trying to insert themselves in some shit. And yeah, no, it just don't, if it don't fit, don't make it fit. Okay? Yeah, what the hell? All right, last situation for the collective. What else is going on? Okay, give us some more. What else is going on for the collective? All right, give us the truth. Okay, give us the truth. What else is going on for the collective? Give us some cards for what else is going on for the collective. Thank you. Give us some cards for what else is going on for the collective. All right, let's see what we got. First one up, self-care energy. Okay, somebody is not in self-care energy. They should be. Okay, that's where it starts. Okay, you have to care for yourself before you think about caring for somebody else. Come on now. You know, self-care, self-indulgence, self-esteem, self. Okay, you need to get with self right now. But somebody's not doing that. Okay, it's in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody need to do some self-care, and they not. Okay, yeah, you got parties, third parties, external. It's in the reverse. Yeah, you got to get rid of them third parties first of all. Okay, if you attachment to something that is already situated, you a third party. Okay, no, we ain't no way around it. Okay, you're just in the way. Okay, and somebody feel guilty about sabotaging something. Okay, maybe it's the third parties feeling guilty about sabotaging somebody else's future. Sad. Yeah, integration union. All right, somebody wants that integration union, but they sabotaged it. Okay, whatever that is. Yeah. It says deception and temptation. Okay, they got tempted by a deceptive person, and now they got to be with that deceptive person, and they thinking back. Okay, talk about if they could turn back the hands of time. That doesn't work because it only fucks up the future. So stop trying that. Okay, yeah, move along, move on. Yeah. And then you got facade beliefs. Okay, yeah. No, nobody's believing shit about a deceptive person. We already know you got a mask on. Okay, we know you not who you say you is. So, yeah, you want to play the game? Yeah, you going to play that shit from a distance. Okay, it's like that game, sink your battleship. Okay, we know where you at. We going to sink that bitch. Okay, real quick. Okay, don't come through trying to sabotage shit because you can't. Every time you think you can come through, it just stops. Okay, something happens and you just can't get through, right? Okay, yeah, figure that part out. All right, yeah, receive, open. Okay, somebody is open to spirit to receive what they supposed to receive. Okay, they ain't thinking about no third parties, fourth parties, nobody else but them in spirit. Okay, yeah, and then you got air, ace, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's in the reverse. Okay, somebody can't get to a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, maybe it's a Scorpio or a Virgo trying to get through, but they can't come through. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, because this person has transcended. Okay, unity within self. Okay, this is the unity within self. Okay, this person has found their life purpose. They doing what they supposed to do. They listening to the divine. Okay, they ain't listening to nobody that got something stupid to say. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, nah, bruh. That don't fit. Okay, it just never will. Okay, and we about to get these numbers and messages to top this reading off, and we out of here for the day. Okay, yeah, so the first one that wanted to come out is the Hermit. Okay, a number 9. It says all life's answers are within you. Okay, all of them. Okay, whatever you need to know, look inside, okay? Go within, because that's where God sit. God sit within us all day, every day. You ask questions, you'll get the answers. You just got to ask the damn question, okay? Yeah. Okay, that first one is a 9. So, hermit, it's time to go in hermit mode and look for self. Look within, okay? Give us some cards for to top this reading off for the collective. What else is going on? We'll top this reading off because we're not going no further. Okay. Give us some cards for the collective to get some numbers and messages. All right. Thank you. Give us the truth. Give us the truth. What else is going on to top this reading off with numbers and messages? Okay, numbers and messages. All right. What we got? We got a 3, hangman. It says, look at the world from a different perspective. Hopefully you can, okay? Because at this point, somebody on the wrong track with that addictions and, just not listening to themselves, okay? Knowing that they need to do better, all right? Somebody is not listening. Somebody is not doing what they supposed to do. And it's fucking their life up day by day, okay? Every time they pick up whatever they addicted to, whatever going on, it's slowly killing them. Like, what the fuck? I don't know if they like, fuck it, I'm ready to go type shit. Like, no, don't do that to yourself, okay? All right. Next is a 4, okay? Queen of Wands. It says, you can always call on your natural confidence. Again, go within, okay? Go within. All right, it's time to transcend. And soul ties is in the reverse, okay? That growth for the summer is in reverse. If you do not go within, okay? You're going to have to go without if you don't go within. Do you understand that? Okay, find it in yourself, okay? Next, you got a 3, another 3. It says, celebrate your success with those you care about, okay? Celebrate the good things with the people you love. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you? Unless the people you love betrayed you and then they can't get in. Fuck them. Okay, shit. Everybody got to figure it out. And right now, it's time for everybody to go within, okay? What are you supposed to be doing? All right. What is your God-given talent? What is your natural talent that you don't need nothing else to do? Okay. Nothing else to freaking add to. You know what I'm saying? You and the divine co-creating type shit. That's what you should be looking for, because people are people, and if they decide they don't want to be a part of whatever you got going on, that's fine. But when you co-create with the divine, who gonna stop that? Can't nobody stop that. And when they try, they always get fucked up. And they be looking like, well, they did. No, you did. Okay? Because you was the one wishing, hoping on somebody else's downfall. Like, what? Yeah, no. That person probably was like, yeah, it's over. But, I still fuck with you, but from a distance. And they couldn't take that. They couldn't understand that. So now they on the outside for real. They can't even make a call to you. You know what I'm saying? They can't get in. All right, so the numbers are 9343, okay, for today. And then you got an 86 up there. Put a 0 with it, okay? 860 or 680. You know what I'm saying? For the 3-way, and then you got your 4-way, 9343. All right, play that, get some shmoney, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.